Welcome back to Spotlight. Today we have with us Clarence Self, Jr. He's the coordinator for the senior information with United Way. Clarence, could you tell us a little bit about what type of services United Way offers for seniors?
Okay. Well, first of all, I work with First Call for Help. And within First Call for Help, which is information and referral service, a lot of people like to think of it as being a hotline. What we do within First Call for Help is provide information to consumers regarding the services that exist within the community. There are about 1,500 not-for-profit agencies within Cuyahoga County, and they offer up to 250 types of different services. And it can be fairly difficult to try and locate the type of service that you actually need. Say, for instance, if you were going to try and look in the telephone book, and if you're not familiar with the social service network within the community, it can be real difficulty, and you can build up a certain amount of frustration and anxieties trying to locate something, especially if you're extremely troubled.
So if, for instance, I had an elderly parent that I was having problems either finding a place to put them for the day or getting the proper transportation maybe for them, I could call this number?
That's correct. By just calling one telephone number, 391-5800, you can access the entire social service network within the community. And in addition to that, there is no fee, no cost to dialing that number, and it's open 24 hours a day. You will not get an answering machine. There will not be a computer telling you to push this button or that button. You will talk to a live voice who will try and relay to you the appropriate information that you need. I guess key to First Call for Help is the fact that we try and link people with the services that they need.
Now that would be true for both east and west side of Cleveland?
For the entire county.
Oh, really?
For the entire county. And not only that, we also have a TTY machine, a teletype machine, which the deaf community utilizes to communicate with other deaf people, and also to services that they might need.
What type of, let's say, what type of call would you get the most? What is the biggest concern? Seems to be
I would say in this time, the calls that we most frequently receive relate to emergency food. Secondly, there would be the homeless issue. Next would be, especially during the winter time, we're getting a lot of calls about energy.
Like the energy assistance program?
Right, the home energy assistance program, which is now into effect.
How many people would you say use the services of First Call?
Well, last year during 1990, we received about 60,000 calls. This year, I estimate that we'll receive between 70,000 and 75,000 calls for 1991. And a lot of that has to do with the recession that our society is going through right now.
And do you find a lot of people that call for themselves, or do they call for other people?
It's a mixture. I work with the senior population, and what I find with the senior population is that a lot of the siblings are now calling for their parents, whereas with the younger population, they're calling for themselves a lot of times.
Did you want to mention anything about this booklet here?
Yes, I might add that one of the hot items, and it's a free publication, it's called Services for Older Adults. And basically what it is, it's a mini directory of some of the services that the senior population within the community can utilize. And it can make, since they're on fixed incomes, it can make their lifestyle a little bit easier to deal with.
What other information might somebody be able to obtain if they would call your phone number hotline?
Well, in addition to the generic information referral service and the senior information referral service, what we have is the drug information program. And this service provides information as it relates to street drugs and also prescription drugs. What I have found in the mature adult population within the community is that many of them may have 3 or 4 different doctors, and these doctors are prescribing various medication to them. And what happens is that once these people take these medications, they experience side effects, a combination of side effects from taking these drugs all together. And what we try and do is to provide them with information as it relates to the side effects and what they can do to rid themselves of that.
Okay, you want to give us the phone number one more time?
Oh, the phone number again is 391-5800, and again, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Okay, and we hope many people in the community will take advantage of that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll be back with more Spotlight right after this.